Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Northy and today is Friday the 2nd of February. Happy Imbolc, happy Candlemas, happy Groundhog Day. I hope you're doing good. The Daily Mail today decided to start the springtime, the turning of the year, to get things going with some serious Harkles shade. The Daily Mail have went hard for the Harkles today. The first article was released. It's by a man called Quentin Letts, and he talked about basically their empty platitudes, and he just absolutely destroys them in this article. It's very well written, very funny, and very pithy. The next article that came out is, I think it's Ingrid Stewart. I might be getting the name wrong. There's two ladies I mix up. Anyway, she's written a book about the king and his relationship with her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth. So that's coming out in due course. But there's an extract from that book. And in that extract, God love him, Prince Phillip. Prince Phillip called Megsy DoW, or DoW, short for, of course, the Duchess of Windsor. And it wasn't just the fact that she was an American divorcee and quite similar. I think he saw the foreshadowing. I think he knew exactly what she was about. Now, in the book as well, it says Queen Elizabeth wasn't too happy with her choice of wedding dress. And also, it seems like Queen Elizabeth was a little bit more gentle towards, or a little bit more forgiving towards them both, right up to the Oprah interview. But she was confused by them and didn't understand them. So I'm going to ask the cards three things today. First of all, we're going to have a look into the cards and see where, blah, 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 and see, I'll put my teeth in a minute, if there is any true story. If the Duchess of Windsor story is true, we'll have a look into that. Then we're going to have a look and see how Harry and Megsy are reacting to this story, because you know they'll be reading it. You know they will be reading it. They'll be all over this. What joy. It never rains, but it pours. If you're new here, please subscribe. Give that subscribe button a punch for me. Thank you so much. And if everyone can share this video about, thank you. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me and taking an interest in my readings. You are all amazing. Thank you. So we're going to start off, like I say, I work in layers. I'm going to start off with Prince Philip's, if there's any truth to this story. And then I'm going to look into how Harry's reacting and how the DOW is reacting. You know, it's not too far off when you think about it. There was a hashtag a while ago called Walmart Wallace. It's amazing how spirit works. I know. The comparisons. And I tell you another thing. Prince Philip was a Gemini. And if you know anything, if you've been following what I do here on this channel for a while, I have a theory about the Harkles and Gemini, specifically Gemini moons and Geminis in general. The main theory is that they every time there's a Gemini full moon, something happens, whether it be Spare released, whether it be Megxit announced, whether it be Endgame came out. There's something that further damages themselves. Stupidness happens. But I think they don't get on with Geminis per se, because I feel like that Gemini energy, it's direct. Geminis are like, yeah, they can read people, man. Oh, Geminis. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's see what Prince Philip thoughts of this all. Is there any truth in the Duchess of Windsor story? Is there any truth in the Duchess of Windsor story? Did he really call her Duchess of Windsor? Two of Pentacles. I think two people did. This is reliable. This is just a fact of life. This is just how things were panned out. It was just how he processed the information. Let's see what's crossing over. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Prince Philip did not like this lady. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. He was trying to keep things going. He was trying to keep things cool. But yeah, straight away. Now, Megsy would come through as the Queen of Wands. And that's not because she's got wands or anything like that. It's because she's her star sign is a fire sign. She's a Leo, and Leo comes through as wands in the tarot. So yeah, there's definitely some truth in it to this story. Oh my gosh. Three of Cups. Yeah. The Three of Cups often gossip and divisive behaviors. There is an element to gossip. I feel the World in reverse, though, as well. He knew who she was the minute he clapped eyes on her. I think, and I'm not putting this up to age, I think there was an element here that I was just wanting to have a little bit more of a peaceful life towards the end. I feel like what I'm getting is he doesn't potentially engage too much in it because, well, to be frank, Prince Philip, Harry, is not his son, it's his grandson. So I think he saw the signs, man. Oof. What's left the situation? Okay, stabbed in the front. So he definitely knew. He definitely knew. And there was an energy there from before. He's seen this person before. He's looked in this person's eyes before, the same type. Now, I've heard on the grapevine that some people think that Meghan is Wallace reincarnated. How can Meghan be Wallace reincarnated when Wallace died in 1983 after Meghan was born? Or was it 84? That doesn't make sense. Harry definitely is the Duke of Windsor reincarnated. And I have a video on that if you want to watch Harry's reincarnation stuff. And if you want to watch some of Meghan's reincarnations, I've done that as well. Though she was around the Duke of Windsor, she wasn't Wallace. The Magician in reverse. He knew. Eight of Swords, entrapment, Queen of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. Okay. He thought the future of the monarchy. I do believe that he is still around the royal family. I do believe that Prince Philip's energy is still with them all. The Queen of Pentacles there was his thoughts were first and foremost with Queen Elizabeth. And Queen Elizabeth was a Taurus, and Taurus would come through in, of course, as the Pentacles, because it's an earth sign. Ten of Pentacles is protection and family, and I feel like he just knew, and he's still around them now. The Magician in reverse, he knew there was this destructive energy. He knew that this was going to come. He didn't want to be correct. He knew that they would try and dismantle things and be negative and take everything out on them. He knew that. He could see this coming completely. Let's have a look and see how Harry feels about his lovely wife being called the DoW. DoW. I think that's my new favourite name. She's getting quite a long list of honorifics, is War Megsy, isn't she? This is what happens when you go into a family and you tear it apart. Yeah, so I think the story is completely true. Completely true. The world in reverse, the magician in reverse, yeah. That's the 9 of... Yeah, it is. The magician in reverse. I feel like the energy we're getting from Harry is he is bargaining with some energy to try and turn around his fate in 2024. It's not going well so far. Whatever strain of leaf he is smoking, whatever chicken is getting removed from the hen hutch tonight, he is really trying it. Really trying it. Four of Pentacles, he wants to regain control. My wife. Strength in reverse. He thinks this is an attack on Megsy. He doesn't see, he thinks, look, this is just like rinse and repeat kind of stuff. You get that a lot with the Harkles now. Strength in reverse, he feels like this is a deliberate attack on Meghan, and he doesn't like the fact that people would say such things about Meghan. Strength in reverse, of course. The strength card relates to Leo, and Meghan is a Leo, so that can be attributed to her. So let us have a look and see what's crossing over underneath. King of Wands in reverse. Oh dear. Oh dear. He is furious. He is raging. How dare they say this about me? How dare they say this about my wife? How dare they go after me? How dare they say these horrible, cruel things when she is, in fact, not Walmart Wallace. She is not Walmart Wallace 2.0. She is, of course, Diana Incarnate. That he is absolutely raging with the King of Wands in reverse underneath. Knight of Cups. 10 of Cups. Again, unhappy families. The Tower in reverse. Dude, you did this all to yourself. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the 9 of Swords. We are going to hear more about mental health this year. I know they are coming out and trying to kind of attach to a cause about children on computers and on the internet. The simple answer is for that is you don't allow too much screen time and there's child locks. But I do know that there are things around that kids can get sucked into and stuff. So I'm not fortunate by, but like there's already things out there. So it seems like they're gonna attach themselves to a server, to something that they can self-service out of. One of their bugbears is the internet, and they don't like a lot of the criticism on the internet. They've went after some people on the internet, and some people pretend that they go after that they've been gone after, but that's a completely different thing. The Tower in reverse there. The Tower in reverse. They are going through it. Harry is going through it. This might be the thing that tips him over the edge. They are gonna be on the defensive. They are on the defensive. He is very unhappy. The 10 of Cups in reverse. There is an illusionness here. There isn't an illusion here. There is the happy families, all the saccharine stuff. People are seeing more and more through it. They are gonna, when they appear in Canada, they are going to try and do a united front, but people are going to be like, because Harry can't act. Neither can Meghan, to be honest, but Harry really can't act. The 9 of Swords in reverse. We're going to get weaponized mental health, guys. Oh, this machine, the British press come after me. I like to say that the Daily Mail isn't just British. They've got like versions in different countries and stuff. And it's pretty much like a global thing now. Yeah. Some of it's based in Britain, but like it's not just a British thing anymore. Just saying. You've got Daily Mail US, you've got the Sun in the US as well. I don't think they've got maybe as big as following, but there's plenty of people read the Daily Mail from around the world. Yeah, it's a printed paper in the UK, but the website, I mean, it's got a global reach, really. That's going to have to suck. That sucks for them, but anyway, let's have a look. Let's see how Megsy gets called with being Wallace 2.0. Let's have a gander. Let's see how Madam is being universally serviced, or whatever that was. How does she feel about the comparisons to Wallace? Oh, 2 of Swords. She's weighing something up. She's thinking about whether she wants to sue, or potentially, because swords, of course, are all to do with weighing up an idea, some options. You're kind of measuring things out. Both seem plausible there. Yeah, so we'll see. She is incensed. She wants to start something. She wants to come out with something. She wants to like stare down. You know how she like tried to stare down everyone in that cut interview, on that cut cover. Yeah, she really wants to kind of like, there we go. Somehow, this is Harry's fault. This is all Harry's fault. The Knight of Cups and the Empress, whatever they're trying to do with this whole Whistler thing, when they're going to Whistler, they're going to be very kind of like, I'm a mom. My mom is the best job I've ever done. So like that stuff that they released the other day about childhood safety, I know it's older stuff, but it was released and there was a report and it was all in beige, and and that she really wants to put herself out as this like just so wholesome, wonderful person, and they use lots of words that don't seem to kind of land. It's very, I agree with the Quentin Letts article, it's very saccharine, it's very sugary, it's overuse of flowery language, to be honest. The Devil in reverse, which is strength in reverse. Harry sees it as an attack on his wife. Megsy is obsessed by this stuff. This is an inversion. Who gets the blame for this? Well, surprisingly enough, Harry is getting the blame for all of this noise coming out. It's Harry's fault somehow. Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, look, the Hermit is in reverse. Now, the Prince of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Harry. Harry would really be showing it as a king now, but he's definitely on a devaluation phase. And we can see here with the Hermit in reverse, she's blaming Harry for all of this. She really is. The Queen of Wands in reverse, this is not going to make her look good they are going to do something dumb. in Whistler. The Tower in reverse, the Hermit in reverse. She is going at Harry about all of this noise. Yeah. What she hopes to achieve is some kind of victim status out of all of this. I would not put it past her, looking at these cards, to say that she would say something like, well, of course, with those attitudes in the royal family, I just had to leave. And oh my God, even though they've came out and said it wasn't Prince Philip and it wasn't Queen Elizabeth, it was, we know the story. We know that. You know what I'm getting at. Temperance surrounding her. There are people trying to soothe and smooth things out, iron out her clothes that will always get re-wrinkled, smooth out her ego, which will always get damaged because everything is offensive, because nothing is out, because she's empty on the inside. And people who are empty tend to make a lot of noise. Just saying. The Queen of Wands being in reverse, there is going to be some unpalatable stuff coming out more and more about Megsy. The Ten of Cups in reverse, I don't know. There's something in the air. Now, if they're seen arguing in Whistler, if the hotel staff seen something is going to be kind of reeking out. Like there might be a couple of looks. There might be something when they're doing events, or they might rent some kids. I don't know. They're going to do something and it's going to be off. It's going to be off. She's blaming him. They're trying to smooth waters round. She is obsessed and angry. She doesn't like being seen. That's the thing. And Prince Philip calling her the DoW is saying, I saw exactly who you are. I know exactly who you are. Nah. And I'm comparing you with somebody who I disliked immensely. DoW. Or DoW. I don't know which way it was. I don't know if we said DoW or DoW. Either or, I'm here for it. What a muppet. Isn't it great that everything's coming out now? I predict that this year is going to get worse for them, for both of them. And this year is going to be worse than 2023. So there we go. That is my prediction. It's going to be more and more stuff. And they potentially, I do see that they will get removed from the line of succession. And I predicted that ages ago. I think back in 2022, but that will come. That will come. They are going to get moved from the line of succession. And their kids. Anyway, guys, if you've made it this far, leave me a little Gemini, and the Merlin has arrived, or a little black cat shooting a shooting star out of its bottom. I'll leave a comment to say how you can do that. I'll show you that. Yeah, leave me a little Gemini sign or a Merlin or whatever you want to do. And I will see you soon. So have a good Friday. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. Behave, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Take care, everyone. Bye.